What's going on, guys? Back in another recap today, and as you can see, unfortunately started off the week not good. Ended last week down $1,000. I did take this trade in Asia session. I was kind of in my last video. If you guys watched that, it ran a little bit into profit, but ended up taking me out overnight. I'm not going to go over that today, but I was pretty happy with that trade. It's a good Asia trade because Friday was a bank holiday, so Asia was moving pretty good. It just didn't play out, unfortunately. And this morning, just took this one trade here that I added on, and that didn't play out great. Altogether, I've been very happy with the way I've traded this account, and look where we are, down $1,500. So I don't really got too much to say. I do really hope I get a win tomorrow because I feel like I've been trading really good lately. It's just stuff hasn't been going my way. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not really too upset about it. Kind of just going with the flow right now. I'm not spending a crazy amount of money on accounts or anything. And I'm just trying to get through this little slump because I know you can't blame everything on the markets, but it is a very difficult time to trade right now, so I'm not being too hard on myself. I know I always do a lot better in winter when it's a little bit slower, and payouts come fast, so it's just a matter of time. I'm not really stressing too much, but really am hoping to get a win tomorrow. Would be nice because 3 red days in a row sucks when you're managing your risk good and taking good trades. It kind of stings, right? So that's how we're sitting on this account. I ended up blowing these 2 combines this morning. As you can see, that I was minus like $10, so it let me trade a little bit and just kind of messed around with it today. But I blew them this morning on the same trades I took on my other account. And I did start 150K for this account. Took a loss this morning on the same trade, and then I just took a win in Asia. So we're back to even on this account. So hopefully get this one passed by the end of the week, just in case things go south with this one. But like I said, just one trade today. We did have news at 7 that didn't affect me at all. But the main problem for me today, which I didn't even realize till after, Trump was speaking, as you can see here. He decided to speak literally right at market open because, Trump just likes to do stupid shit like that. And it kind of messed my trade up, to be honest. I really think it would have hit because I entered literally right here at 636. And he just started saying all this shit about all these stocks and investing in the U.S. and like it I don't know. He was just running his mouth about how good the NASDAQ is and whatnot. So it did give us a little bit of a boost, unfortunately. But yeah, there was a few other things that were reasons why my trade didn't play out. But that definitely did not help. Coming into the session, we had London, Asia here. And as you can see on the 15-minute, the London session was pretty much equal lows. Like they were within like not even a point, so I consider that a very strong draw, and that was kind of what I was aiming for this morning. And as you can see, we got pretty damn close to it, but we missed it by about 20 points. And there was also, I believe, an unmitigated, maybe a 15-minute, I'm not too sure what it was. There was some sort of unmitigated, it was this hourly gap here. There's an unmitigated hourly gap right below Asia as well. So in my opinion, there was some pretty strong targets to the downside, but I did see some people online saying there wasn't strong enough targets, and that is kind of why we went higher, although we did chop around most of the day. But we were still respecting the higher time frame, bearish structure. Clearly, we've been in a pretty hard downtrend here. And overall, everything just looked good to the sell side for me. I didn't want to target any lower than this gap. I mean, I was only targeting, I believe, down to like kind of right in the middle of this area. But I did think we'd at least come down to here before we moved up, but that just wasn't the case this morning, unfortunately. And coming into the session, we did come up and resweep this high here, and it just didn't really play out after that. But we had this 15-minute gap here that we were respecting and we were kind of ripping off of, but we were between multiple higher time frame gaps, so that wasn't really that important to me. And we did get, coming into a market open, we did have all these 5 minutes get inversed here, and we grabbed all this liquidity, and the trade I took ended up being off this 3-minute inversion, but I took it off a 30-second inversion because this candle closed at 6:39. I was in at 6:36 because we came up, and like I said, we grabbed all this liquidity. We came back up right at market open, reswept this high as we're tapping into this 3-minute gap, and to me that is just like as good as it gets. It's A plus in my opinion. The target might have not been A plus, but mechanically this was A plus to me. And I can show you guys on the 30-second. It might take me a minute to scroll back here, but right here, we did get a very little 30-second inversion, and I entered right before this big ass candle down, and I don't think I got in right at the top, but I got a pretty good entry off of that 30-second inversion. I've been trying to incorporate that more into my game because that's just kind of how fast the market's moving right now. So I got in, I want to say probably like right about there. I didn't get right in on the top. We'll probably be able to see a little bit better when I plot out where I got stopped out here. But my stops were just above this wick there. So yeah, I probably got an entry like that because I just barely got stopped out. And like I said, I was just targeting down to these relative equal lows and also London lows. And I was a $500 risk, so I was making, I think, about $1,200 or something like that. Math is not mathing right now. I just did a 4-hour car ride home from up north, so I apologize for that. But we got very strong delivery off that gap. We do close below this 1 minute. I run a good amount in profit. And this candle just, I might have got a little bit of a crappier entry too. Not 100% sure where my entry was. But it did not hit my break-even point regardless, because this was going to be my break-even point, this 6:30 opening wick, and we did not hit that, so I didn't go break-even, and I'm like, whatever, we'll probably just come up, retest this gap, rip right back down. I still had lots of room in my stop. I wasn't tripping, and we kind of just exploded up because, like I said, guys, Trump was saying all that crap. We ran up 120 points almost in like 3 minutes and stopped me out. And I was a good amount in profit. I want to say I was probably about, I don't know, do the math, 6 times 74 in profit. And it didn't hit my break-even point, and it didn't hit my TP. In hindsight, I could have my break even a little bit higher, like possibly once this candle closed, but with how strong of a displacement we got off that gap and just everything else going on with this trade, I did not even think twice about this happening. Like, we got a 120 point candle on the 1 minute chart there, so I really thought coming down another 30 points was not really a big deal, but like I said, Trump was talking. I think that definitely played a part in it because we did not really have any clear momentum to the upside. I mean, we moved up a little bit to the Asia high, but like realistically 300 points, and like I just showed you guys, that 1 minute candle was over 100, so we didn't really have much volume. It was pretty damn choppy today, as you can see. And I believe we have now, because I was just trading Asia, I know that's a little bit delayed. I believe, yes, we are basically heading right back to where my TP was, I believe, which was right about here. And I have a good feeling that is going to hit in this Asia session. So I wasn't wrong. It's just there's a matter of factors that led to this not being a winning trade, which is, like I said, it's kind of been going on with this account lately. It's just little things, extra volume, got to tighten up a little bit, but I do feel I'm trading good. I haven't been mad at any of the trades I've taken at all on this account so far. It's just been a tough go on it, and if we blow it, I blow it, but hopefully we get a win tomorrow, because like I said, I'm not upset about the losses, but it would be nice to get a win, get some confidence going, and just feel good when I'm trading instead of upset all the time, because it's not fun, right? So we'll see what happens, but there's no news tomorrow as far as I know. I believe it's the 7th tomorrow. So yeah, Forex Factory shows news at 5:30. So that's not, or sorry, Financial Juice shows it at 5:30. So that's not on your Forex Factory there. So watch out for that. There is news an hour before market open. So watch out for that. And other than that, it's kind of tough to say where we're going to end up tomorrow. We're just bouncing between an hourly, or we did break the hourly now, so there's a good chance we end up going higher tomorrow, but I do think we need to grab this here before we do anything. Higher time frame is now starting to look a little bit more bullish, but it's hard to say. The market's been messy. The past week has been pretty ugly, as you can see. So we'll see what happens, but I think that's going to wrap this one up for me. And we'll see if we can keep the account alive tomorrow. But if not, it's all good. We'll get another one back and we'll keep rolling. So that being said, I'll wrap this one up here. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, as usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.